It is going to be first blood, and you can see the way that they went in. Yaiko just comes in, steel cables, Bobe with that Selena just became a massive problem. Yeah, so Aura Esports already foot on the gas, trying to be as aggressive as possible. Fast wave clear as well in the mid lane with a Cho and the Selena. They can lock down somebody that they like, but I like how September 9 are still keeping up the pressure, right? Use the Alert, use the Valentina. You've got the mobility of the Valentina, a little bit extra damage as well, which is kind of unexpected, and you do push them back a little bit, but if Aura Esports just pick their timings in these fights, it's gonna go well. Oh, Gonigon stole that gold crab, man. And Darlami didn't calculate that.
Yeah, it was a little bit late. Yeah, he was saving his first skill for that contest, but oh well, he couldn't do that. Once again, the Simba all alone without his maze, and he's getting picked up. And there's no way those early burst is gonna be not enough.
Oh my god, I thought Lilim could actually flicker for that as well. Didn't flicker. Darlami tried to come in at the right time, but three members just protecting Yaiko from trying to go down. Gosutoya, look at the timing. He's recalling, trying to show us like, hey bro, me right here. Who's it going to take out? Is it going to be Bobe or is it going to be Yaiko? Oh, Bobe! He spotted him at the right time as well. He gets caught. Gosutoya, he could give it a knockout strike. Gets knocked out himself. September 9, red like a book.
Yeah, obviously they had a really great sense of map over there. They found Ghost missing and they instantly checked out the boost where he could be. Well, September 9, even though they are a bit behind in terms of the gold, we know that Fanny isn't that good with the neutral objective contest. So yeah, they are watching it. They went for it, and yeah, they got the first ever turtle of the game.
Well, they did get the first turtle of the game. They did get control in terms of map, but Aura Esports just picking their timings, right? That's the most important thing. Again, September 9 just needs to keep up this pace. Don't lose out in terms of gold. Don't let Aura Esports get too ahead. Get to the point where this Fanny becomes a non-factor. And speaking of a non-factor, it's not going to be anytime soon. As Simba gets taken out once again. It's 3 in a row. He's definitely not having a good series.
Yeah, it seems like that. And even in the gold, and we can see the lane is getting freezed by Gonigon. He isn't letting Darlamizi farm on his own gold. Let's see. I think there still isn't that much of a gold difference. Gonigon, he is taking out the boost. There's Bobby once again. He is once again placing that trap for some extra reason.
Provides the vision. Now you on both sides of the river too, so they won't get surprised by any sort of ganks. They know they're on the right side of the river. For Aura Esports, luck though we haven't seen a good way of the dragon. Nice Wrath of the Dryads coming up, catch 3 members. This is where you see Gostoya coming in, knockout strike, takes out Bobe. Now looking to get on top of luck. The taunt comes in at the right time, can't Shunpo out of it. Gonigon was there, lurking in the shadows, but so was Omega Flow and Masarap as well. Immediate communication, and September 9 disengage.
Yeah, that was really nice coming out of them. They shouldn't, overextend the battle in this early game, considering the lineup coming out from the Aura Esports. Once it reaches a little, bit later stage of the game, they have it. They have that upper hand in this game. I think so.
Yeah, they definitely have the upper hand for sure, right? They've got the kills on their pocket. The gold lead is there as well. Now Luck with the way of the dragon after Jeet Kune Do, looking to get on top of one. They try to make something happen. Aura Esports, man, they're feeling themselves. They're aura farming right now. Taking away the tier 1 in the mid lane. Meanwhile, try to get a response. Oh, Bobe caught him. Bobe caught him. He's going to go down. This looks nasty. I want to close my eyes. Goes to Toya. Can he survive? No, he cannot. And it's a stack of the Sky Piercer for Gonigon as well. They do get the tier 1 on the top side, but they lose so much value in terms of the turtle, in terms of their jungler, and the mid lane tier 1 too. Even a buff right now, maybe.
I don't think anyone was expecting that error from Bobby while he was pushing the turret, and there was the arrow perfectly connected. Omega Flow will get picked up, but he was trying to survive. Gonigon takes the kill. Once again, they'll be able to get the bottom lane tier 1 while only one of the turrets was taken down from the side of Team Aura Sports. Now they have the access to the uh, jungle side of the Team September 9, and they are looking for the invasion. In fact, they are succeeding in terms of those invasions.
Yeah, they're succeeded in taking out that orange buff, right? Grand Theft Orange, September 9, can't do anything about it. Aura Esports slowly moving across the map. They take away the tier 1 on the bot side, they take the tier 1 on the mid lane. Now they're working towards the top side, and September 9 know it. They just can't do anything about it. And to be honest, I want them to see take away the tier 1 on the bot side, add more map pressure. They're not. They're grouping up themselves together. They don't. It feels like they don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do. They're too scared of this Fanny right now. They're respecting the Fanny a little too much. And to be honest, when you're playing against a lineup like Aura Esports with the caliber of players that they have, you shouldn't be respecting them that too much. Like, yes, you are, but not too much to the point where you get kicked like this, follow through with the Wrath of the Dryas. Omega Full trying to go to the back line, no final slash, but he do get luck, right? And this looks good. Masarap should be able to escape this quite easily. September 9, they get something back in return.
Goes to Dryas versus Yahiko. Yahiko seems to be getting low on SP. He will survive, but they will probably be losing bottom lane tier 1. But no, well, for now, Ghost Dryas, he's enforcing the bot lane as there could be a rotation coming up in that bot lane. But the second, or maybe that's going to be third turtle being spawned in the Land of Dawn.
No, and this is what I was talking about, right? Where Gosu Toya kind of tried to take the 1v1 against Yahiko, and it's thanks to the items that he's got as well. Got himself a Hunter Strike, probably going to go into a Sea Halberd, which would be really good. Expected to get a Queen's Wings, but he realized that he needs to just burst the Fanny before the Fanny can burst him down. So it's looking good. Oh my god, Bobe's been landing those snipes. Oh my god! What was that? He tried to go in, but Lilith was one step ahead. Flicker away the drag from the IMU, taking him out. And now they're one member down, and September 9 realize that, want to convert that into an advantage, and they do take the turtle away. But meanwhile, Yahiko, he got bigger fish to fry, taking down the tier 2 on the bot side.
Yeah, once again, another kind of, winning trade over there from Yahiko. The flicker with it Kundo, and there comes the way of Dragon onto the Lamizi. Gonigon takes the kill, and they are retreating once again. Back to back. Alright, sports. They don't, they don't miss out on the trades.
You know what though? You know what, Sudan? We can talk about the trades and the way that this game's going, right? But let me ask you an honest question. You've been in the Nepal community for a long time, since the start of it, right?
Yeah.
You've been seeing these players come through from a very long time. Don't you think there has to be some point, some time, where a new generation of players from Nepal try and come and take over?
Yeah, meanwhile, we can see Gonigon takes another kill. And yeah, talking about the question that you brought up, I think, yeah, that's true. There should be... I mean, even the players from Aura Sports, they are kind of like the new Zen, by the way. All of the players are young. But yeah, there should be someone who could contest against them, who can go head-to-head against them. And that's how the, toughness on the Nepal server will be, will be increasing. But...
Yeah.
But they are not giving anyone chance. They are just sitting on that throne, and they are not letting anyone come inside it.
Yeah, and you know what? That's good news for Aura Esports. Massive shutdown from Gosotuya as one of the bot side. Luck, Way of the Dragon should be able to get this kill. Yes, he does. But the thing is, Aura Esports have been sitting there for such a long time. Not exactly the team, but they keep changing names and stuff like that. But the players themselves, although, this could be the start of September 9. September 9 have been there for a long time. They've been losing to these players for a very long time. And to be honest, the players of September 9 know it better than anyone else, right? They know they've been losing to these guys like forever now, but they'll be waiting, they'll be grinding. There will be a day when they will come out on top, and when it's on a stage that's big enough for them to get noticed, it will be the time when everyone starts seeing this could be the resurgence of Nepal as a region, because the more the competition, the better for the region, right? You don't want to be a one-team region which never gets it. For example, take a look at Malaysia. It's just SRG. If there's no SRG, the MPL is kind of meh. right? So you don't
Yeah.
want that to happen to Nepal right now. But Yaiko though, but you mentioned they're just too good. Unfortunately for the rest of the teams and the rest of the players, they're just too good.
Yeah, I know the Wrath of God comes in. There's a lot of taunts going on, but Locke once again goes in with the flicker and way of Dragon. But Locke, he won't be able to find him. But there comes Yahiko against the Lamizi. Once again, we can see the Simba falls. No any trade coming out for the team September 9. Now the team Aura, I suppose, they are going for the mid lane tier 2 and probably the inhibitor. The holy defense have been taken down.
Yep, the holy defense gets popped as well at the right time, just before the Lord. I mean, they probably won't even be needing it because it's going to come up to 12 minutes as soon as the Lord comes in. Or esports focus on the bigger picture. Get themselves down. Look at Masrap. Bro is enough just by himself to zone out the rest of September 9. And once again, we beg the question, how does September 9 defend this? We've seen that in the previous game. Interesting that Darlami went for Haas clause. I don't know if I would personally go for that. I would have opted maybe for a Sea Halberd or even possibly a DHS to try and take out this Uranus, but I don't know. Haas clause, bro, that's a big question mark for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe even the rose gold mature could have been better if he wanted to, survive those huge burst damage coming up from Aura Sports. Maybe he is trying to go for something to regenerate his SP while those huge burst damage are coming into him. But yeah, something like Rose Gold Mature would have been better, or even what you said, those life in animation is really good. Looking at the goes to Tita, who was trying to outplay Yahiko, but being a fighter, he won't be able to take down an assassin there. The Lord is marching, the Lamizi will fall to the hand of Gonigon. 4 places still standing from the team Aura Sports, and looking at September 9, this seems to be in a very tight spot. Zisimba, he seems to be losing his ultimate at the moment. Omega Flow is getting ganked on with that cutthroat, but Gonigon will be taking the kill with that. He will be securing a maniac before the victory against the team September 9.
Well, September 9 could not stand the wrath and the pressure that's coming out from the side of Aura Esports, who were Aura farming their way to victory. And hey, I just had a big spark in my head, and I asked that question. So then you're right. These guys are young. They are a new generation of players. They're just waiting to prove their talent. And until somebody can take them down, they are going to be sitting pretty on that throne.
All right, so that was once again a hell of a game versus Aura Esports September 9, but I must have to admit this is not the game that we expect from the big stage, and it was a complete one-sided. That as a host, that I must have to admit, it was a kind of one-sided game, one-sided farm. Goal difference was huge. There was no contest, like completely there was zero contest between these two teams. And I heard your question, like Corona said. Wouldn't be there any replace? Like in SRG is a only team for Malaysia. So like when it's come about Nepal, like Yahiko mushroom up the same team again and again, and nobody just even get a chance to stand against them. So sometimes we do need to replace and some teams that could easily pull them off. So that was a question. Yeah, I would like to ask the same question to Sudin. But yeah, in the end, like every time it was the team Aura Esports. Maybe they're in the field with a different name, but once again, they're dominating the Nepal field, and they just dominated this game. Like September 9, they didn't even get a chance to stand against them. That was a hell of a gameplay. Like as usual, Yahiko, Moshraf, Ganigan, once again, dominating.
Absolute domination. You can see MVP performance as well, and I think it's just September 9.
Yep.
And I think they just need a little more practice. They need a little bit more time, right? That's what they need.
Absolutely. Like even that doesn't make any sense. Like you were just going for the hash clause, like whenever you have a Uranus instead of going for the Sea Hellbird or maybe something that easily could melt down Uranus, and you just went for Blade of Heptus is just completely fine. That is one of the core item of Brody. Like whenever you're just targeting like one single extra basic attack, the passive is fine. Like Malefic gun increases range, also gives you a little bit of physical penetration. That is also fine, but why like Cash Claw? I just don't have any clue with that.
Yeah, that was obviously very questioning automation coming up from Brody, and yeah, even in the early phase, he was kind of having a really hard time. And yeah, I think according to their composition, they should be kind of ignoring the Uranus at the moment because I don't think they have anything, any answer to that Uranus coming up from the team Alright Sports. But even
B. If the enemy engages, you no hope of escape.
so
Multiple also at the same time taken out otherwise, right? So I'm thinking Brody or even a carry right now, just to make sure you secure yourself something and won't have any.
A cat these days, but I love it.
Dora is gonna be this up.
yeah, I have was that even a
Yu Zhang is all right. I don't know for them to move much faster, but Hanabi, hey, don't knock it till you try it.
and who could go in.
I'm excited. So then I'm excited for this one. And of course, it is one of those days where we get to see the best of the best coming out. Don't forget Aura Esports, September 9, both representing Nepal side, of course, but also at the same time, one side of the team or one side of these two teams more experienced than the other. We covered that before the draft even started. You can see why instantly the pressure coming in. Simba goes down, first blood in the hands of Luck. And this is what we're talking about, a lane bully. That's what Eudora is.
Yeah, and we can see that the counter laner for that Eudora is Lunox, who is only relevant once he reaches the level 4, and before that, she's gonna be completely, I guess, gapped in the mid lane. What do you say?
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You don't have the range. You don't have the crowd control. You don't have the damage right now. Lilim on this Lunox needs time, needs items, needs to scale. It's not like Rafaela is going to be a big bodyguard, to be honest. If anything, she's exactly the opposite. So it's not going to be the best early game for September 9. So Guinevere, Gosutoya here will have a hard time to try and gank. So they need to play passive, at least for the first turtle or second turtle, and maybe then slowly start to punish the mistakes if Aura Esports overextend.
Yeah, once again going in, Lim seems to be low on SP, that's Fracture, but before Fracture, Lock secures the kill. And there's the trial requiem coming up from Gosutoya. He'll be securing a kill, but that's Simba who takes the kill. Lock survives, and that's the trade from the team September 9.
Yeah, the trade coming out, he survives, but then he pops the Purifier early, right? That's what's important here before the turtle comes out. So if you are Gosutoya, you can try and jump in, and the target has to be Luck. So Luck can't really overextend a lot. Masarap on the other end. Oh, never mind! Yahiko just comes in, finds Lilim, and makes quick work of him instantly. But yes, the passive from Simba, making sure he can respawn. It's not flying clouds, so you're not going to make it back as quickly as possible. Turtle, 5,000 HP, it's been reset. Gosutoya tries to go in, gets caught out again, gets punished, and Aura Esports are making sure they make September 9 pay. Oh, Fracture going through, but he gets the mount on top of him. Luck gets shut down, but in the wrong hands. Esuri connects, and what a rotation being made. Darlami looking for another, but Simba able to steal that away from his own teammate. We're looking at a brawl, folks. It's exciting already.
Simba is already with 3 kills. All of the kills which the team September 9 has, that's on the hand of Simba. Once again, another grab. Lilim will fall to the hand of Bobby. And, well, Omega Flow, I guess he traded back Bobby with it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Bobby right now, this is kind of what I've been seeing from him in the past year or so. He has anything about it. September 9, they need to find different avenues, need to work the map, and I think definitely heal whatsoever, and this is what I was talking about. Once Masarap is left alone from his laning phase, he's gonna become a problem, a massive problem at that, because there's no way you can stop him. Omega Flow is just trying to chase down Yaiko out of his own jungle, but then again, I don't think they have any sort of anti-heal, right? That to stop Masarap, to stop Luck, to stop Ganigan. That's a lot of shielding on the other side. Not just that, they got Purifies and Masarap, Luck, and Ganigan also has kind of inbuilt Purifies, and this engage could prove to be nasty.
Yeah, another holy baptism, but that's not gonna help them. The Simba once again will fall, and in the mid lane we can see Omega Flow. He barely survived.
Yeah.
The Lord is being taken down by Team Aura Sports, while on the top side of the map, Darlamizi, he's still trying his best to at least push some few turrets so that they could make it to a little bit later stage of the game, but I don't think they will be able to do that. Darlamizi, he completes the Swift Trinity.
Yeah, you're right. You know, the good thing is he completed his Trinity build, and also at the same time, you're right. It doesn't feel like they can really push it. They can't really take it the distance because of the amount of pressure and the way the tempo of the game is going so far on the side of Aura Esports. Masarap comes in, falling Starmon on the backside as well. Omega Flow can't really do much, just eats a lot of damage. Holy Baptism try and defend the tower, right? In a way. But then again, look at the dive. Masarap's at their base, man. He's at the foot of their base. It's the tier 3 tower on the bot side. It doesn't look good for September 9. Possibly can defend this because they do have the Moskov that completed the Trinity, but you don't have the range. And you look at Yaiko. They're trying to make a sandwich out of them right now.
Yeah, alright, Yahiko, but it's still, he being an assassin, he's still being able to survive very much, you know. Ghost Rider isn't being able to dish out so much damage against an assassin as well.
Lord already at the foot of the base, able to take one down. Oh no, he gets caught. It's the Spear of Misery, but no, he gets mounted upon as well at the same time. They turn things around. Lilim gets the kill. SOD to follow. Purify, not yet used, but look at Luck. What a knockup coming through with the help of the Circling Eagle. And Masarap follows through as well. They don't have the damage. Brilliance try and get out of harm's way, but Bulb is dishing out humongous amounts of damage. And Ganigan follows through as well. Simba goes down, and Circling Eagle to follow goes to Tuya, and they get the inhibitor on the bot side.
Yeah, and we can see they have already penetrated through the Team September 9's base, and Masarap with the Spear of Misery will be pinned down to the wall. William takes the kill instantaneously, but we can see the rest of the players from the team Aura Sports, they are trying to focus onto the mid lane inhibitor, but well, they will not be able to take it down. Now they are. He will be grabbing one of the players, but that's gonna be the punishment for Omega Flow.
Man, they got punished. They got punished brutally. 3 members out. Wave pushing in down the mid lane. The bot side needs to get a response, but I mean, it's gonna happen eventually. Although the Lord now in the control of Aura Esports are trying to push down the mid lane. SOD from Darlami to try and get them steal the Lord. Doesn't connect. Masarap the falling Starmoon so he can zone them away. So you get the tier 3 in the mid lane. Tier 3 mid lane down. Tier 3 bot side is down. Lord is going to come down the bot side as well now for Aura Esports. They're looking comfortable. 10,000 gold lead in their favor. Everyone is tanky. Everyone's got their damage. No one to reach. Ganigan 5-0-3 on this Hanabi. Bobe is having a good time as well. Yaiko has barely shown up after the early game, and that's because the rest of the team are so dominating. And September 9 right now, I mean, they put themselves in this position with the draft that they picked, but can they defend this?
Yeah, it's looking very hard to defend this. Yahiko is looking for a ganking angle towards the backline. Okay, Lord already knocking the base of the Team September 9. Masarap trying to, and no, the special migration, but there is no way to crown this time because the Toya will be instantly bursted down, but he purchases some time to defend the base for his team, but that's it. Aura Sports will be locking down to the base and will be taking it down. The game number 1 for the team Aura Sports.
A corporate domination. I was being honest.
Open up the map. There's not a...
Obviously, we're just...
The Nepal server will be...
No final slap.
That upper hand in this game, I think so. They're best to defend those turrets to keep
Tanky while boosting his damage. Oracle boosts the healing from his first skill, improving his sustain so he can stay in the fight. We recommend the support emblem for Kaja for more survivability and movement speed. Choose Flicker as his battle spell and combo it with his second skill to drag enemy carries from further away for allies to blow up. For players who enjoy fast, aggressive roamers like Khalid, Hilda, or Marcel, Kaja offers that same fast roaming and in-and-out teamfight playstyle. Give Kaja a try and rule the sky. Soar anywhere, lasso anyone. The revamped Kaja arrives on August 5th. Get his commandment skin for only 51 diamonds. And get Kaja at 30% off during launch week.
भएको यो मान्छेको के अड्क्यो एकवटा एकछिन मुनि गएर आउँछु म खानेकुरा लिएर आउँछु Let's go. कहाँ हो त्यो मान्छे
है
डुओ
होइन
ए
छ त
मार है त्यो मारेन भने तिमीले
मर्छ दुधकले
आऊ मिडमा ए भयो छोड्यो गएमा
मलाई भिजन दियो न बमहरू आएर
कम राखेको छु त
हो
छ त
टडोमा गएन र
बरु चाहिँ यता यसलाई सेकेन्ड स्किल लौ मर्छ यसलाई सेकेन्ड स्किल लौ मर्छ
आउँदैछु पछाडिबाट
कति ओल्ड आउँदो रहेछ हौ म्या
my judgment! Witness the power of pure lightning! All that lies below is under my vigil!
Still trying to reach your allies on foot? Still stuck navigating terrain when the fight's already over? From flightless bird to ruling the skies, the revamped Kaja can be summed up in 2 words: soar and lasso. Soar anywhere, lasso anyone. First up, Kaja's passive skill. We kept its paralysis effect and...
So, hello everyone and welcome to Monsoon Siege. We are back again with our amazing casters, Sudan Rai from Nepal and Waka Mahmood from Bangladesh. And I'm Tanjim Afroz, I'll be your host for tonight. And let's hope another day, another amazing matches, a lot of clashes we are expecting from the side of Kingsmen, the team that's going to represent Bangladesh, as well as the other one, Evergreen, coming from Nepal. So first of all, I'm gonna move to Walker this time, since we know that this is the last team coming from Bangladesh. What's your expectation from Kingsman?
Well, thank you so much for having me once again in the caster desk at Monsoon Sage 2026. Well, expectation is always high, but the question is, nobody, even no team from Bangladesh, filling my expectations. They are not even the close. They are not even the card. They are not even the level. Every day they're just proving themselves. They're just going down. Like this could be the last dance for a Kingsman, but I do expect with my last gas pedal, I wanna push it for them. I wanna push the pedal for the Kingsmen, giving my last gas to them, and I hope they if they lose they will lose with respect. If they want to win, they will give their 100%. Don't be so goofy, man. Like it's a game. Jackie, I'll come to you. Okay, let me read. We came without a crown. Yeah, obviously you guys came without a crown. But don't leave without a crown. Just try to live with a crown. Yeah, just whatever you said, whatever you typed, I guess you started a lot with these kodos, and it does means a lot to you, bro. So yeah, just mean it. If true that you want it, then act like you mean it. Then I just want you guys to win. You know, like you don't have to be super damn respectful to the Nepali team. Just be aggressive, play aggressive, put them down. That is the basic strategy. Like, you know, no need to show over respect. Just beat the hell out of them. It is a strategy. Like Coronas told the same thing. Like they were over respecting Yahiko's Fanny. Nah, things shouldn't have went that way. Okay? Things
Yeah.
shouldn't work that way. No, you don't need to respect Yahiko's Fanny. All you just need to do, beat the hell out of them. So I do warn them, don't be over respectful, play the game, show your aggression, and take the crown. Act like you mean it.
Well, definitely everything is fair in love and war, and this is the battleground where you must prove your worth. And yeah, we are expecting a lot from Kingsman since the only one team left from Bangladesh. And here the draft phase begins, coming up with Eudora as well as Bharat from the band from Evergreen. So, on the other hand, if I spot there's Selena and Atlas, I think Kingsman is definitely going for the meta bans, and they might play like that, following the meta as well. What do you think, Sudan? That what's gonna be the strategy for Evergreen?
All right, looking at the drafts, I guess Pakido is left open, even though the Esmeralda is left open. I guess that they can go for it. We have seen lots of time that teams have been picking up that Pakido during the early phase, even though the Esmeralda is left open. With that, we can see Pakido having lockdown, and we can see Melissa, which can potentially counter those dive-ins coming up from Paquito. With that, they have also locked down that Rafaela.
Mhm.
All right. Having Rafael
All
on
right,
the side comes up with a lot of holy blessings. What do you
and
think that's gonna work on Kingsman Walker?
whatever it is, like Kozan just picked up Rafaela, which is a very good pick. She's quite not good opening the map, even not that much good enough to create momentum for the team and especially for the Melissa. And like if you were just going with the high DPS marksman, then you obviously need to go for the ban optim. Like Balric. Yeah, there is a Balric here from the side of Team Evergreen. That does make sense. Like, you know, I don't know how he's gonna pull things up against Balric, especially the Vengeance or even like the passive, the blade. What is the name? Uh, the item.
Like,
Sudin.
Blade armor.
Blade armor. Yes.
okay.
So that does really make sense. Like you should have go for that ban. Like, or either you just pick it or you just keep that in the ban. I mean,
Definitely,
Balric.
Blade Armor literally works so good with Belric.
Not
And
only the no, like not only the blade armor stuff. Tanzim.
like, there's
Like
a lot more.
whenever you were just trying to play Melissa, the high DPS marksman, totally reliable on the high fire rate, goes for the Trinity, like totally reliable on her attack speed, then you just must need to ban, or either you could ban or just have that in your own team.
Yeah,
That is the thing that
that's the
I want
safest
to
thing.
say. Never
Like,
mind.
all right. So yeah, moving back to Evergreen again. This time they locked Clint, and on the other hand, if we look at Kingsman, they have Uranus. Since you know that I looked at their gameplay as in Kingsman's, and they do play well with Uranus as a
Mhm.
front liner this time. I think having Rafael on the side, even though we are, like kind of confused that she might not be that much. Valuable for the team, even though she is, but on the other hand, Uranus can be a good one, even that's gonna be on the EXP, and roaming around the land of dawn might not be that helpful, might be, who knows. I am confused on the side of Kingsman actually,
Oh.
but moving back to Evergreen again and Sudan, I know that there's a ban came out from them, and that's Guinevere. What do you think the next one's gonna be, since they got really strong heroes on the ban section?
I guess if they are about to pick something squishy, I mean, most of the mages are squishy. I think Nolan could be a really great ban here. But oh, they are going for Xborg ban. I don't think Xborg have been used in this tournament yet. Or
Yeah.
maybe they browse the hero pool of the team Kingspan. Who knows? But I don't think Xborg was that necessary here. Maybe they are trying to pull out the
Yeah.
Esmeralda in their XP lane. Maybe that's why they are banning out that Xborg. But I don't think that was necessary, right, Walker?
Yeah, it wasn't necessary for to ban out a Jagsborg out of the box, which seems quite new in the ban. Maybe it could be wrong, or I don't know what the hell is going on their mind. I'm not a psychic to read their mind, but yeah, that's not the ban we usually see, and we do usually expect in our everyday's game in the Moonsoul Sage 2026. And okay, so there's a glue from the side of Team Kingsman, which is another um I'm not gonna say like Glue is perfect for this lineup, but yeah, still Glue can pull things off. Maybe Glue is playing in the mid lane as a roam, and I guess Rafala will definitely go as a mage. on Uranus going for the EXP. So this is fine now. I guess a Holy Baptism will do some crazy things against him, Evergreen Esports. I'm not quite sure about that. Still, there's a lot of questions roaming inside my mind. Even, how Melissa is gonna pull things up against the Belric, especially the passive and blade armor with the Vengeance. It could easily melt on Melissa in any situation. Like Melissa could be the late game insurance policy for them. Maybe they're just trying to secure themselves in the late game. But who knows? Like, it could end before the late game. So there is a gourd here in the Land of Dawn for the Evergreen Esports and also Matilda. Matilda is a very good hero. Like, I love it completely. Sudhan, I love the lineup of the Evergreen Esports. I'm not quite sure about the Kingsman side. Still, there's a Sean Plays who's still eagerly waiting to pick something up against the lineup of the Evergreen Esports. And I guess there's a lot of options. He could go for the Pedrin or even Bashas. And Kai could be a very good option, I guess. Like if you want to scatter down the whole lineup of Evergreen. If you want to scatter them up with a heavy spin, then Kai could be a good option. Oh, okay, so there's a YSS Eason Shen. All right. That's
So, having Ascension on the team definitely gonna give you a lot of
totally late
visions,
lineup.
but I'm not sure. Like there was so many chances for picking mages and other good heroes, but definitely. So this time I will leave the rest to you guys, and let's see what Evergreen and Kingsman does. And before I go away, guys, don't forget about the giveaway we're having, and that is a total 15k worth of skins with a lot of diocese. So yeah, let us be amazed, casters.
Yeah, this is the lower bracket finals match. Lower bracket semi-finals match in between the teams Evergreen Sports versus Kingsman. This is the best of 3 series, and obviously the team who will be winning here will be facing against the team September 9, who have been recently placed in that lower bracket finals.
Yep. Do you guys want me to scream? Do you guys want me to give a huge shout out for Kingsman? Then keep my word. Just don't put me down. And let's see which team has the last lap in the Land of Dawn. It's all about Bangladesh versus Nepal, Evergreen Esports versus Kingsman in the Land of Dawn.
Yeah, and we can already see some actions here in the Land of Dawn where, okay, Team Kingsman, they are trying to open up the vision towards the jungle side of the Team Evergreen Sports. Maybe they are trying to claim that Crimson Lizard early on, while Johan, he have already moved on to the bottom side of the map. And okay, we can see something similarity, Walker. We can see in the jungle of Nepal, Evergreen Sports, there's Johan. And you can see in the roaming position from the Kingsman, there's Johan. Johan and Johan, are they a lost brother in some kind of, fair?
Yeah, they could be brother from another mother. All right, what the hell is going on in the top lane? Okay, so Keroro lost huge HP. Like there's a cat and mouse game will go on in the top lane, especially between the XP laners. So, I'm just quite nervous about Gaze, like how he's gonna open the map. All right, so here we go. Jabs are coming on for Yuhan. Oh, just barely survived that.
Wasn't expecting that from Uranus. Alright, he is yet to hit that level 4. He didn't have his consecration, so probably that's why he nearly fell there. Okay, with that, maybe the first turtle of the game is about to spawn, where the Team Kingsman will be the one to start the turtle dance. Jackie slowly opening up the vision for the turtle. Jackie is getting a lot of HP. He nearly fell, and there's the turtle being taken by Johan. Perfect retribution, and with that, Kero jumps in with that 3 or 4 players wrapped up Dryad. He'll be able to turn 4 players, and we can see that third player falling in that turtle fight all alone.
Well, exactly like, 3-0, very good start from them. They lost the early fight, 3 in a row. Okay, so here we go. Giving a hell of a chase. Guard might be in trouble. Barely survived. Will survive, but no. Xuan Plays has been taken down.
Yeah, Whipping will be falling down here. They'll be able to get some trade back. And we can see there's still 1000 worth of gold difference in this early phase. And I think they are on the way to, equate the
Yeah.
gold. For now, we can see that Tome of Evil is being built up by Zez. Okay, in the mid lane source is about to hit level 6 over there. And we can see Johan. He is currently probably trying to trade is he is watching players going onto his purple buff. There's 1v2 situation going on the top end towards Zaki. There's a taunt, but Zaki will be purifying himself, or maybe no, he doesn't have his purify spell, but he is sustaining those damage, those taunts coming up from Keroro.
Alright, so buff stealing is going on here for the Kingsmen. They stole the buff of Evergreen side and alright, so I guess Guiding Wing. Maybe, maybe not. Hunter Strike has been secured up for storage. Still struggling with the 1 kills and the goal ranking. The huge goal is taken by the Gore from the Mage from the Evergreen Esports. Okay, so here we go.
Oh,
look at the Guiding Wing.
the
Look how
Guiding
it's
Eagle.
coming on.
Okay, that was
One plays
insane.
back in trouble.
Zay's looking low on SP. There's no circling eagle coming off some zaps, but well, Jackie still survives those damages. There's the mountain sucker from Soars. Some of the players from Evergreen Sports seems to be getting low on SP, but they are trying to retreat from the turtle right now. Once again, Zohan,
Not enough
please.
intent. Not enough intent to take the turtle. Okay. Short plays might be in trouble. A lot of hate comments are going on. Like. Alright, never mind. Here we go. The jabs and snares are coming on from Johanna. Short plays have been taking down a storage. In the meantime, overextended in the tower. Once again, Rather Dryad, Hazy. Raised pawn by the Fireless passive. That was the thing that much needed. Okay, Jackie taking down Balric, Kororo. So a lot of comments are coming for Zohan's glow gameplay. Like everybody want him to play perfectly, but everyone just quite not sure about his glow gameplay. But I guess Bro will figure out how to do what he just need to do in the team with his glow, and just be confident enough, for his glow gameplay. Just give a little bit of encouragement for him.
Alright, they have managed to take down the top lane, which was the trade for the bot lane tier 1 turret, which was destroyed by the team Evergreen Sports. And another Mystic Gus, Zaze was nearly melted down, but he has got those, holy healings. Cousin will be securing the turtle. The retribution was not available at the moment for Soul, so that was a marksman, Cousin, taking the turtle. But that doesn't matter. The gold and the XP, it goes to the hand of the team.
Like if we talk about Rising with the towers, the top and the bot, both of these teams just managed to take the tower. Okay, Rather tried. Once again, Jackie might be falling, and yes, he is. And in the meantime, Gaze is taken down by the dash, the passive of Klin, unbearable damage with the blade of sorry, the endless battle with Dash. In the meantime, look at the passive. Yuhan is taking down the Schwann plays with the jabs and the stance. Wait to get some more. Here we go. Once again, go away.
Oh, I say he's looking for another flanking angle. He's assisting his teammates, but Johan, he'll have to retreat. Mid lane tier 1 have been taken down by Team Evergreen Sports. I think it's time to retreat. I don't think overstaying there helps them with anything.
That is something like Sudhan, that is something that you don't usually expect from a professional team, like overextending, unusual initiation, over intent, and like messing up with the lanes, and that is what happening with the Kingsman team. And again, the same thing is happening like last time when I witnessed the game, they just brought down to the lower bracket, and the same thing just repeating again. This is the thing that I don't expect from the team, like professional team from Bangladesh. And okay, let's see what they will capable to bring in the late game. Though they have the late game insurance policy, that is a Melissa, and I hope, and I'm just being optimistic, putting my last gas for them, they will figure out something and maneuver the situation to their favor.
Yeah, let's see if that will happen. But currently, the team Evergreen is have the lead.
No. I guess there will be a fight, I guess. Oh, look at the passive. Look at the damage coming in. Like, pure crits are coming on.
the burst against Uranus. That's unbelievable.
Ah,
I don't think an Uranus player should be, melting like that against something uh, which is, the burst damage zero. Okay, once again, another battle drive turning forward of the players. Jackie falls, Zays will be falling down. We can see once again some few turns coming onto Mr. Zohan. He is completely isolated. He's
oh
being
no.
pulled back to the territory of Evergreen Esports. He's trying to fall back with that flicker, but
No.
they have the Matilda. They have Matilda Airlines to chase him down, but I think chasing would be another mistake for Team Evergreen Sports. But meanwhile, on the top lane, Kozen, he have already managed to compensate for those kills.
Glue just barely survived with his HP and life. Like, we saw a bad initiation for Glue. Like, you shouldn't go for his shoulder. Like, there is Matilda Hazy with, the Guide Eagle, maybe. Whatever this skill name is, maybe the Guiding Eagle, whatever that is. Like, he just totally brought him out of the map to their zone. And
Oh,
he
Johan.
just barely survived
All
with the
alone.
HP.
He's getting
Once
gapped by
again.
three of the players. He's looking forward to survive. At least he
Kozen.
will take a trade before falling down.
You know what, like, this trade was quite fair. Like, you just took Johan, and in the other hand, no, Kororo is taking down Jays. That was a nice one, like, I was about to discuss about few things, and in the meantime, they just slain Jays. Damn. What the hell is going into their mind? I mean, just totally Evergreen. They're just being so over aggression from their side, especially the Matilda. I'm just loving the way she is rotating, and the Guiding Eagle, the way she's just bringing up every single one from the Kingsman, especially Zohan. That is quite nice to see. And look at that, look at the Jackie, like, standing up in in front of the lore. Like, what the hell is going on in his mind? I don't know.
Yeah, he's
Maybe.
probably stacking up his,
Yeah,
the passive.
yeah, stacking up his passive.
Oh, we can
Oh,
see another
that's
fight
fine.
with the
He's
Mystic
got-
Ghost. Totally
Totally
taken
taken
down. Another Sockling Eagle onto Zaki. Johan will be the one who secures it. Three players is standing close and they still have his go away. Will they be committing for that kill? No, there's no minute wave at the moment.
Oh.
So Team Evergreen is supposed they have to fall back, take down the Lord, and march with that Lord.
Yeah, absolutely. The Force Lord is taken down by the Evergreen without any fight or without any interruption. And in the other side, like, every time whenever just Kingsman just trying to give a rumble in the mid lane or maybe the map, they're just forcefully getting betrayed by the Evergreen side. That is the basic strategy, Shudan. Like, you need to forcefully make them break hall. You know, you will just lack a farm. You're gonna miss the minions, the vicious minions that you need to stack up with your items, build up your items. So yeah, that is the thing. That is the strategy they're playing off.
And now the Sockling Eagle comes and looking at the damage of Swords, that's insane, but so is Das's damage. They are going from the bot lane, 3 players, and we can see Keroro trying to turn the players. There's another Mystic Ghost with the Wrath of Brian. Jackie is looking low, and SP will fall to the hand of Johan. There's Sockling Eagle going back to the backline of the team Kingsman. And there's another kill for Das. 2 players is standing to defend the base against a lot of team Evergreen Esports. Zays won't be able to find the safe distance there. He will fall. So he's being last place standing, but before he falls, the base have fallen. The team Evergreen Esports takes the victory against the team Kingsman. So how was it, Tanzim?
Well, that being said, that was a hell of a match that happened actually, but
no.
mostly
Not a hell of a
one-sided.
match. Not
I
a hell of
know,
a
I
match. It
know,
was
I
one-sided.
know. That was a hell of a match, I would say, Waka, because we were expecting something good from them, but that didn't came out. So yeah, moving on to Sudan. What do you think that what were the lackings that came out from Kingsman's overall gameplay?
Well, I couldn't say much here because they had at least the quantum during the very early phase, but they um, you know they were losing too much threats against the team Evergreen Esports. I guess that's the key that
That
that's the
happened
reason that they
actually.
lost. I would say I'm not sure how that Uranus was being that much squeezy. Maybe if it was the emblem, or maybe because they didn't have that much of difference in the farm. If we look back at the maths, but he was getting melted. He was getting melted by the burst damage type of heroes of the team Evergreen Sports, and that was unbelievable from my POV.
You know that earlier in our female category teams, we saw that there was Uranus, but like players were playing them differently. Like some of them are like just being so squishy, even though it's just a walking mountain, a metallic mountain.
Mhm.
On the other hand, some of them were like so strong. So definitely, there were some issues, I guess, that happened actually. Meanwhile, having Uranus on the team is really good, but that didn't work out well for Kingsman, I guess. Uh, Anything you want to say about this overall gameplay, Waka? What's your opinion on
Oh,
this?
like I was hearing, like you were saying, uh, he's a walking mountain, fountain, metal mountain, whatever you just say, the celestial one. Nothing will work. You will become a damn squishy if you don't maintain your position, even if you're unable to play Uranus properly. Like,
Exactly.
just give Uranus to the right hand. A right hand will show you how to play a sustainable Uranus in competitive lineup. Jackie was so squishy. Even like I was watching his position on, like they had the opportunity to open the map with the glue, but I don't like the positioning of Zohan, Shohan, whatever you say. I don't like his positioning, even the way he charged, even unnecessary. Uh, Grabbing on the neck. You were just grabbing on the neck. Feels like uh maybe he's something was just so close to you, and you just love to hop up in his shoulder. That is what he does. Like totally. Like they just messed up with the lineup. Even like a lot of players and a lot of good players, they're just watching the stream and complaining about why Isan Shin against Paquito. Yeah, I do agree with them with that, and a lot of them were complaining about Zohan's um, glue gameplay. I do agree with that. I saw the result even in a couple of games. In the past couple of games, I saw how he plays. Even like few of them, they're just saying about the luck. They're putting luck on them. Like luck will do nothing if you just can't play well. If you don't know about what you are just doing and what you are positioning and dealing with, you just can't blame your luck. Luck is something that you need to work on. If
Yeah,
you just
I'll
only
agree with
reliable,
that.
let me finish. If you just so reliable on all your luck, then you don't need to be here.
Yeah. So, skill comes first, then
Skill comes first.
yeah, then after that, it's something beyond your skill. So I think we know what happened with Kingsman, and it was like the day for Evergreen. So we'll come up with the next round. Obviously, that's a best of three. So another chance waiting for Kingsman, and as the last team that is here from Bangladesh, we definitely hope that they will be able to give us something that we are actually expecting us, all the Bangladeshi audiences, and everyone. We want something good from them. And yeah, having Evergreen on the side,
Sport.
another one, that's gonna be another pain for them. So if we talk about the next one, like Sudan, what are you expecting from Evergreen this time?
Well, I think I don't have to expect more from their side because they are already, deploying it. We can already see they are doing really great in the game number one. So let's see. I'm expecting a little bit better from the side of Team Kingsman because I think they kind of did a little bit mistakes during the draft. while they were picking. They were prioritizing Rafaela early on. I don't think maybe Matilda could have been better with if they were trying to pair her so some mid lane support with Uranus. I think that could have been better because maybe Zaki would have been saved few more times with those mobility, with those sales. But yeah,
Well,
I'm not
you
sure if
know,
that Rafala was a very good pick during the
yeah.
first double pick of the game number one.
Well, there is a whole lot of options in the mid lane. I have seen Kingsman play with Lilia, Yve, or Kadita, and these heroes are really strong. They can give you a nice crowd control as well as they can burst heroes, like a lot of damage that can come out of them. So having Rafaela on the first round, that was like, as you guys were saying, that the final insurance type things, but I don't think they could do a lot better having some other mages as well as Xborg was banned, so definitely Jackie was quite good with that hero. I might see that one coming again since the first year ban from the Evergreen team. They got Hirara, Marcel as well as Paquito, so they might go for Xborg. Let's see. What do you think, Walker? What will they pick at this rate?
Mm, Now they just realize the threat. Now they just realize the threat. I guess hurt me. They hurt me, or maybe they just got bashed by their mentor or whatever it is. If they have any mentor or maybe coach, they just got bashed very badly because like opening up on living a Belric is completely a hazard for you. Whenever the meta is like we could just go for Melissa or even Moscow is quite fine in this tournament. Like we're watching even last time we saw the Divas played very well. Even Naira was outstanding with the Moscow. The last
Yeah.
game I witnessed with you, even with Manisha. So yeah, like stickering up a Belric is a good option for them, and it could be a positive side for them. And in the meantime, they just locked up. Jackie just locked up a Melissa, which will go completely fine with Belric and Solraj with Eve, the mistress of the real world manipulation. And let's see if he capable to manipulate this game. I mean, the Evergreen esports. I'm just wondering, and I would love to see that. And there's also Barats. All right, Sudan. Barats was open, right? I would love to change my mind. Barats was open. Damn.
He was just standing right there with the dinosaur, and
No,
ready to
this
swallow
dinosaur
people.
is great. Like, as an EXP, even I saw the divas were playing, the Nepali divas, they were playing Barats in the EXP lane. What is the name of the team? Wonder Girls or maybe
But
Yeah,
the
uh,
sports.
Ada
but
Esports,
it's person Wonder Girls.
maybe whatever. Just throw it away. Like, it was open. Barats was all open, and they just pick it up. And I do appreciate that, they just took the intent to pick up the Barats, and I'm just wondering which role he's gonna play. Definitely gonna play as a EXP if I'm not wrong, or maybe he just go for a jungler. What do you think, Sudan?
Yeah, most of the time we could see Baras as an XP laner, so I don't think they will be playing him as the jungler. But if the story requires him to be played to be flexed in the jungle, he is still flexible. Well, they have now started banning the explainers, which also means that yeah, Barats he is going in the explain. The Uranus have been banned out, while the Team Kingsmen they are banning out the Nolan. Is uh, they are minimizing the hero pools here against the Team Evergreen Sports.
Looking at Kingsman draft so far, I am watching a lot that can come out of them. And lastly, they banned Raphael as well. I was not sure about having Raphael on the ban section. They could have go for a lot better picks. What do you say, Walker? Like something
Oh,
else that can chase them out?
you mean the Kingsman?
Yes, yes, Evergreen can chase them, Kingsman.
Well, not gonna say Anything right now, I'd just love to see like what just come into their mind and will displayed up in the display. Like what is they gonna pick? Just wondering. Let's see. Like I'm not gonna say anything because already they're just having two good picks against them. Like I do appreciate the pick of Melissa and alongside with Sean plays. Meanwhile, yeah, banning out Rafaela. Though they already have Valentina, usually just they're not gonna play Valentina, like Rafaela as a roamer. So they should have go for something else in the ban section. Yeah, I do agree with that because nobody plays Rafaela as a goal as like a roamer. She
Yeah.
is just quite unable to open the map, or even she won't help you to to soak off the damage. Not only that, but also quite unable to open the map and also create momentum for your team. Whenever you're just playing marksman, then Rafaela in the mid as a roamer is not a perfect option for you. All right, so there is Leo Mord against Fanny. That will hurt against Shudan. Like that will hurt again definitely, and I'm not quite sure about that. Once again, there is something. There is something like Leo Mord, which has a lower win rate in this game, like in this whole tournament. Like I guess Bangladeshi team is the only team who just picked up Leo Mord a couple of times, and the win rate was quite. I guess the win rate is quite like, if I'm not wrong, the minus position, like the percentage is 0. But let's see, Wishim has the last lap. So I'm diving into Sudan, like, maybe, is there any team win a game with the Leo Mord? What do you think? Like, is there any team? Include girls?
I don't think so. After the recent patches, I don't think there's any team who have, won the match with the Leomord. If even talking about the peak rate, I think that's only once where Leomord was picked. If
No,
I
not only
remember
once. No. If I just count this game, maybe 3 times. Maximum, it's picked by Bangladeshi team. I mean, Kingsman for 2 times, undoubtedly.
Alright, they are already playing aggressively. Zohan plays, looking low on SP. Johan is going against Zohan. Johan won't be getting the kill onto Zohan.
Never mind. Again, just slaughtered in the very early position. Okay, so Jess might be in trouble. Oh, with the very way. She
Yes.
just barely survived.
Yeah, now they are going for the invasion. Johan. Oh, that decimation from Soros. But Johan, I didn't think that was a great idea to jump into while he was already low on mana. Sorry, low on SP and low on energy. Well, they want to be getting a new trade over there. The aggression, I don't think that was valid. Even Fifing, he seems to be low on mana. I'm not sure why he is still waiting there. Maybe he should be clearing out the minion wave quickly and retreat for the mana regeneration.
Absolutely. In mid lane, I guess the Fanny's out of mana and just went to the recall. Okay, so cat and mouse game, a little bit damage is coming on from the both marksmen. Alright, so Hazy just try to open the map for his team, and okay, Jackie, the very